it's very easy to be godly in your online profile. It's two-dimensional. It's flickering on a screen. So everybody knows that our Instagram profiles, our Facebook profiles, to be trusted when it comes to giving you an accurate picture of what this person's life is like. Well, no, in order to know what a person actually is like, you have to see them in the wild. You have to see them in their native habitat. And Jesus says the one who is instructed becomes like the one who instructs. Now, I don't object to distance learning in principle, right? These books are all distance learning. These books are all old-fashioned distance learning. So Augustine can have a thought in his head and he can write it down, and then centuries later, I can read these markings on the page and think the same thoughts that Augustine was thinking. That's distance learning. And I'm not opposed to Zoom calls or online instruction, but everything is compared to what, right? So distance learning is fine for someone who has no other option. When Paul writes the letter to the Ephesians, that's just distance learning. But Paul will say to the Galatians, I wish I were with you so I could change my tone about you. Or John says, I have many things to say, but I want to do it face to face. So the Bible teaches us very clearly that in-person communication is by far the superior form of communication. You can get across much more, right? Now, if reading a book or watching a video sermon is far superior to doing something else that wastes your time, those are good things, but they shouldn't compete with in-person discipleship.